Hello, my dear students, and welcome to your favorite educational YouTube channel, Educator Prerna. That's me, or as you popularly know me as English वाली मैम. So आज हमारी ये जो T20 सीरीज है इसका नेक्स्ट सेशन है जिसमें जो एक चैप्टर हम पढ़ रहे हैं ग्लिम्पसेस ऑफ इंडिया, ऑलराइट, उसका जो पार्ट 2 है दैट वी आर गोइंग टू रीड टुडे एंड अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट इट. ऑलराइट, part 2 which is titled as Coorg. तो ये जो स्टोरी है या ये जो चैप्टर है Coorg talks about this place, all right, and in this chapter the location, the flora fauna, and of course what are the people like of this particular place, ये सब कुछ explain किया गया है. All right, so let us start reading the chapter Coorg, which is on page number 90 of our textbook. Now it says Coorg is a coffee country famous for its rainforest and spices. Midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore sits a piece of heaven that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. This land of rolling hills is inhabited by a proud race of martial men, beautiful women and wild creatures. तो जो पहला ही पैराग्राफ है चैप्टर का उसमें बता दिया गया है कि ये जो जगह है कूर्ग, दिस इज एक्सट्रीमली ब्यूटीफुल. Coorg or Kodagu is the smallest district of Karnataka, is home to evergreen rainforest, spices and coffee plantations. Evergreen rainforest cover 30% of this district. During the monsoons, it pours enough to keep many visitors away. The season of joy commences from September and continues till March. The weather is perfect with some showers thrown in for good measure. The air breathes of invigorating coffee estates and colonial bungalows stand tucked under the tree canopies in prime corners. So second paragraph में बताया गया है about the flora of this particular place कि किस तरह के plants या जो forest हैं वो किस तरह के होते हैं, and of course what is the weather like, what is the best time to visit Coorg, ये सब भी explain किया गया है. The fiercely independent people of Coorg are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. मतलब जो ये माना जाता है कि जो कूर्ग के लोग हैं या तो अरबिक डिसेंट के हैं या तो मतलब इनके जो फोर फादर्स होंगे, इनके जो एंसेस्टर्स हैं वो या तो अरबिक थे या फिर ग्रीक थे. अब दो स्टोरीज हैं इस थ्योरी को लेकर. It says as one story goes, a part of the Alexander's army, that is Greek, okay, moved south along the coast and settled here when return became impractical. तो एक स्टोरी क्या कहती है, जो अलेक्जेंडर की आर्मी थी, जो ग्रीक आर्मी थी, वो ये कोस्टल एरिया के पास आई और ये लोग वहीं रह गए. उधर मैसूर, उधर जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट है बिटवीन मैसूर एंड द कोस्टल टाउन ऑफ मैंगलोर, वो सारे लोग जो आर्मी मैन थे अलेक्जेंडर के वो वहीं रुक गए बिकॉज अब उनके लिए वापस उनकी कंट्री तक जाना इम्पॉसिबल था. These people married amongst the locals and their culture is apparent in the martial traditions, marriage and religious rites which are distinct from the Hindu mainstream. Alright? तो कैसे हम कहते हैं या क्या थ्योरी लगाई जाती है अलेक्जेंडर कि ये ग्रीक डिसेंडेंट के हैं, बिकॉज दिस से वन एक तो बताया जाता है कि अलेक्जेंडर की आर्मी जो थी वो वहीं रुक गई एंड दे मैरिड द लोकल वुमेन. तो वहां पर क्या हुआ कि जो उनका ग्रीक कल्चर था वो उसको लेकर आए इन दिस स्मॉलेस्ट डिस्ट्रिक्ट कॉल्ड कूर्ग. और ये कैसे पता चलता है हमें, जो उनके मैरिज के रिचुअल्स होते हैं उससे हमें पता चलता है, और जिस तरह से यहाँ के जो लोग हैं जो उनके मार्शल ट्रेडिशंस the martial traditions that they have. All right. Okay, and then it says अब आती है Arab origin के कैसे हैं, Arab descendant कहते हैं कैसे हैं. The theory of the Arab origin draws support from the long black coat with an embroidered waist belt worn by the Kodavus. So the people of Kurg are also known as Kodavus or Kurgis. Okay, so if you see the traditional Kurgi dress, the dress this person is wearing is said to be belonging to the Arab countries. All right. Then, and what is this called? It is known as kupia. The dress is known as the kupi. The belt that is known as kupia. It resembles the kufia worn by the Arabs and the Kurds. Kurgi homes have a tradition of hospitality. तो यहाँ पर अब कुर्गी लोगों के बारे में बताया गया है. They have a tradition of hospitality and they are more than willing to recount numerous tales of valor, that is bravery. They are more than willing to recount numerous tales of valor related to their sons and fathers. The Kurgi regiment is one of the most decorated in the Indian army, and the first chief of the Indian army, General Karyappa, was a Kurgi. Even now, Kodus are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without a license. So imagine they are so wise that they know when to use the weapon. All right. The river Kaveri obtains its water from the hills and forests of Coorg. Mahasir, a large freshwater fish, abound in these waters. Kingfishers dive for their catch while squirrels and langurs drop partially eaten fruit from the mischief of enjoying the splash and the ripple effect of clean water. तो जो वाइल्ड लाइफ है उसको डिस्क्राइब किया गया है. Elephants enjoy being bathed and scrubbed in the river by the Mahats. The most laid back individuals become converts to the life of high energy adventure with river rafting. Laid back कौन होता है? Lazy जो होता है. And then the sports are described. So saying कि जो lazy इंसान भी होता है वो यहाँ पर आके river rafting जरूर करता है. And river rafting requires a lot of energy. Rappelling, rock climbing and mountain biking. Numerous walking trails in this region are a favorite with trekkers. Birds, bees, and butterflies are there to give you company. Max, Malabar squirrels, langurs, and slender loris keep a watchful eye from the tree canopy. I do, however, prefer to step aside for wild elephants. The climb to the Brahmagiri hills brings you into a panoramic view. इसको बहुत से बच्चे एग्जाम में लिखते हैं पैरानॉमिक व्यू. पैरानॉमिक क्या होता है? पैरानॉमिक नहीं है, पैनोरामिक है. एन पहले है. ओके, पैनोरामिक व्यू, दैट इज showing a vast landscape into a panoramic view of the entire misty landscape of Coorg. So they say that when you go to the Brahmagiri hills, you can see the vast land there. A walk across the rope bridge leads to the 64-acre island of Nisargadamu, running into Buddhist monks from India's largest Tibetan settlement. A nearby Balakupi is a bolus. The monks in red, ochre, and yellow robes are amongst the many surprises that wait to be discovered by the visitors searching for the heart and soul of India right here in Coorg. Okay, so I hope all of you have understood this chapter. इसमें मेरा एक तरह से आप ये समझ लो कि आपको facts जो हैं about Coorg, you need to remember them. अब जब हम इस chapter का next session करेंगे, उसमें हम we are going to understand the character traits of the Coorgi people. All right. Till then, stay blessed and do like, share, and subscribe to the favorite YouTube channel, Educator Prerna. Thank you.